There you go, Strip along the most targeted citizen. Plane just went by. He's been making his rounds the last couple hours. Been out here for a little bit. Didn't get much done today. Not that I wanted to get done. As soon as I start recording, that got loud as hell. I mean, instantly. As soon as I pushed play, boom, that started. It wasn't going on previous. Anyway, I told you guys that I wanted to take that bed frame and make a table. So, out of all the scrap I had laying around in the yard, I made a little table, little workbench. It is not pretty at all. I'm a good grinder, not a real great welder yet. I'm having issues out of my welder. Here's a fun fact. This thing welded perfectly all afternoon. Been out here since probably about 6. Welded perfectly since 6 o'clock. I went inside for about 5 minutes, 3 minutes. Came back outside, grabbed the welder, pulled the trigger, and the wire just broke, just instantly. Welded without it. This thing hasn't given me not one iota of issues at all. I go inside for 3 minutes, and I come back outside, and wires to the end of the gun, and looked like somebody cut it right there at the gear, right where it pulls it in at the engine. I'll show you. Right here, it looked like the wire had been cut, and it was just running down through here. Now, those little things can happen, but for this thing to be running perfectly up until that moment that I walk away from this, and I mean, I can't walk from my living room to my kitchen without locking the front door, because that is how terrorized I am. People will walk right in the front door as you go out the back door. So, just another hassle. Looks like I got to buy more welding wire. But, as you can see, guys, a bunch of scrap out of a little lightweight workbench. It's not heavy at all. It probably weighs 30 pounds, if even that much. I've got this plate right here. It was a car ramp, I believe. It's real thick, and it'd be really good to use on this, but I don't have enough of it. I got up to 2 of them. So, I don't know how formidable that's going to be. I don't know how good that's going to work. So, more than likely, I've got my old Bronco hood over there. I might skin it and lay it over the top. The only part about that is it's got a ridge right down the middle. So, what I might do is cut it in sections and then piece weld it together. I don't want to do that. I'd rather have one big steel plate. I mean, I've got the ramp over there. I don't really want to use it either. But no progress on the boat today. I'm just, it's hard not to get discouraged. Here's the plane. Just made a circle. Now we're gonna say, oh, we just got all the fuel in the world just to ride around in circles. We're just gonna ride around in the sky, and it's gonna be great, and it didn't cost any money to do it. Cause see, that's the only bitch. Well, that's the number one bitch that people have when questioning me. I got a nice little text message through Facebook Messenger this morning. I know you're the CIA. Way to go with your great deep fake and how you're lying to all the real targeted individuals. I don't think anybody wants to deep fake this face. So, here comes the plane making a circle, and then he'll come right over my home. Now, if I went up the road, it would come over me up the road. If I went down the road like it did last week, go down the road. If I went an hour down the road, it'd be right there on me. That's my life. Me and Mason didn't get much done. I set him up a target range here. He's been shooting his little BBs. Trying to teach him how to shoot and be responsible. If you teach him to be a responsible pellet gun holder, then they'll be a responsible gun owner. But we've kind of had it out today. He scratched another one of my cars. He went down the back side of my Bronco too with his bike handle. Again, that's 3 vehicles that he has scratched from one end to the other. So I'm going to cut these bicycles into pieces. If you know anybody wants a nice kid's bike, I'm going to cut them all up into pieces, and that's going to be awesome for some tubing. I need that metal to weld with, so I'm over it. It wasn't bad enough. He took the rubber hand grips off, so it would scratch my vehicles worse. It just makes this bizarre. Anyway, you're just a bad dad. You're always talking bad about somebody. This is my video vlog. This is to keep my memory, because I don't have any short-term memory thanks to the weapons they're using on me. I don't know of any dad out there that doesn't get frustrated daily with their children. And if you do, then you're not a good parent, because that means you're just not concerned enough. You need to have your nose in every bit of your children's business until they leave your home. You are the reason. The bad parents out there are the reason our country's in the shape it is, because you didn't beat their ass. You see, the kids that got their ass beat by their parents, those are the ones that's standing up trying to do the right thing. The ones that got time out, we know who you are. You're usually got a D beside your name. Dimwit, dumbass, Democrat. That's coming from a libertarian. So think what you may. Isn't it remarkable how loud it is? And of course, right during the frustration of all this craziness going on, horn just honking away, So I was going to go up and go to the property today and look around, but I got, like I said, that kind of ruined my day with that. But I got me a little bench made. It ain't much, but you know, it's free. It cost me about a half a roll of wire, and I must admit I am getting a little better. I think my biggest problem is just my machine is just, I was just getting good at it, just making a good line, just doing it good. And once the rail gets light, then it kind of jumps a little bit. So it is what it is. If you haven't done anything today, get out and do something. If you're a targeted individual, get out and fight. Get out and do something different that you didn't do yet. Do something different, something you haven't tried before to try to alleviate your symptoms. I just go out and work as hard as I can, and then I'm wrecked for a day, and then I rest as much as I can, and I get up and try to hit it again. So tomorrow I have to rest a little bit, and then I'm going to hit it again. Just got to keep trying, y'all. Try not to lose hope. I'm Stuart Piddle on the Most Targeted Citizen. Have a good day. God bless.